Getting everything set up. I hope this is live. Hopefully it's live. Are you guys live? Are you live? All right. I want you guys to leave some comments. Let me know. Getting everything set up. I hope this is live. Hopefully it's live. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. I want to get some things all set up and ready to go on a couple of different devices. So if you are with me, thank you so much. This is Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, and I am going to be doing some live chats with you today. And I hope that the information and content that we get is something that you can use. And I would like for you to leave comments below so we can be able to help you. Today, I am going to be talking about when you are singing or speaking. We're going to talk about that articulation and diction. How do you get it so clean so you can be able to maximize the voice? All right. My mission is to help you to push and empower your voice to take you to the next level. All right. Without further ado, we're going to get started. And I thought I had stuff on do not disturb, and I still hear stuff dinging. So give me just a moment. Let me see if I can pull in that beautiful little Facebook family of ours. So many times we get to a point where we're always trying to do something and you really want to be excellent with your craft. And when you're not excellent with your craft, it frustrates you because who doesn't want to be the best at their game? All right. So guys, this is Monday morning live chats with Babs. I do this every Friday morning at 9 a.m. If I have a meeting or something, I'll try to notify you, let you know in advance so you can be able to get what you need and come and get a seat at this table. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you have concerns, this is the one place where I want you to be able to put your chats in there. And let's have this conversation so I can make sure that you get what you need so you can get to the next level. All right. So I'm going to add one more group of people in, and I believe that's going to be the people on the beautiful little Instagram while we're doing this. And I want to know if any of you do have questions, or if you've been trying to figure this out and you're not really sure on what's going on. Where are you on your journey? I always ask you all over and over again, when it gets to your journey, what is it that you're trying to do? What is it that you want to do so it can help you to empower you to be able to use your voice? Guys, you use your voice every single day, whether it's just having a conversation, and people need to understand what you're saying. Okay. So when they're saying they need to know what you're saying, then you got to be able to articulate that so we can get people to be able to do this thing with you. And they understand what it is that you're trying to do. Because a lot of people are like, what are you saying? Huh? You got to articulate your words so people can do that. I want you to have, make sure that you have something to write with if you can. If you can't, then I totally understand. Just be able to put this in your arsenal or come back to see it. That's the whole purpose of it. So you can be able to see what you need to see and be able to do this. I do ask you and encourage you to log on to my YouTube channel. And this is where you will normally get all of these. It's just so happen I'm in an area where I'm able to run live content on multiple streams today, but that is not always. So what I do ask you is make sure that you join me Friday mornings with live chats with Babs, and we got to find us a name for our little tribe. So, okay. And if you have ideas of what that will be, then that's fine. All right. So without further ado, let's get into this. You ready? All right. So my question to you was, what do you do when it's time for you to get up, to open your mouth, to sing or to speak, especially in singing? All right. To articulate or sing a song with multiple words, you need to enunciate. I always say over enunciate, because if you over enunciate, especially if you're singing or speaking to a crowd of people, people will then understand what you're saying, what you're doing, and how relevant it is, so they can understand what's happening. Do you know how many people we sit and listen to? Actually, do it today. Sit down and start just paying attention to what people are saying and see if it's clean enough for you to understand the diction of what they're saying. Okay? Here are the consonants I need you to practice for the consonant, for the articulation for these consonants. You ready? T, t, ta, ta, ta. Use your two teeth in front to give you that. Ta, ta, ta. Tick, tack, toe. Tick, 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 tack. I tick, tick, tack. Tick, 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 tack. Tommy, Terry, Timmy, toe. I say Tommy. Anyway, my natural. I love freestyle rap, man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I tick a tick tack, tick tick tack. Hey, hey, computer info. So, guys, listen. I really, really want you to make sure that you use the letter T. Practice the letter T. T. It may be at the beginning, or cat. I sing cat. Again, it's at the end. Now, the next letter, D. Da, 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 di, do, do. Tad, rad, sad, makes me mad. Ode, a heed, a hard, oh. That's just me. All right, so listen. Keep it clean. Use your D's, practice your D's, beginnings and endings of these D's. Get all threes. The next one is, all right. Oh, you know that if you've been following me, we have breathing exercises for the breathing it in and bringing it out on. So maybe you should breathe it in. Simon, Simon, cats, rats, hats, glass. Not even a word. All right, so practice your S's. Okay, practice your S. Next, the letter L. L goes up behind the front two teeth. La, 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 le, lo. You ever notice the beauty of the vowel is always in the vowel? The beauty of a song is in the vowel. Those consonants keep it clean so they can enjoy the song. You can't sing the whole song. Oh. I teach you that when you are trying to open your mouth to be able to understand something, okay? Make sure you try that, all right? Speaking of vowels, now wait a minute, let's go back. I told you about the T, the D, the S, and the L. Practice using those consonants. Practice singing with those consonants. Get you some rhymes with those consonants so you can be able to maximize your potential in singing and speaking. Got it? All right, next, I want you to open your vowels. Open your vowels. This way you can maintain your proper formation by opening your mouth. La, le. So I always have a point. My point is I take that jaw muscle down here to open your mouth. Then you can have clean vowels. with consonants and other letters. Did you hear the consonants? T, tie, toes, toes. Again, use it, practice it. Let me hear about it. I want to know what's going on, okay? If you place it correctly in the mouth, we should be able to hear exactly what it is that you are saying. If you practice it correctly in the mouth, we will understand exactly what you're saying. Okay? Pronounce your words fully. Avoid. What's your name? What? My name's T. Your name is what? My name's T. Understand what you're saying? My name is Therese. Open your mouth. Give us the beginning and the endings of these words so these words can have relevance to whoever it is. Was slurring. Now, slurring is another issue. Don't slur your words. How do you slur words? When you start putting words together. Ma said, don't, do. What? Do. Are you doing French? What are you doing? Okay. Break those words up. Clean them up. Stop slurring them. Slow down if you need to. I have a very good friend. He's going to be coming on to one of our podcasts, and his name is Raymond Ray. Raymond Ray is one of the most articulate, fast-talking gentlemen I know. Very clean diction, very, very clean diction. And if you haven't had the opportunity of meeting Raymond Ray, make sure you stay tuned here because he will be here on a podcast. So we'll be setting that up very, very soon so you can get a chance to get those pro tools for champions. So make sure you get that because this is important, guys, okay? And I just want to give you a few more. Now, you know how I talk about the warming up? Practice your tongue and your jaw exercises. Tongue and jaw exercises. What are those? I'll give you a few. All right. A tongue exercise will be here. What am I doing? All I'm doing is bring my tongue out to my chin and bringing it back. You're stretching the muscles right here in your throat. You're stretching your tongue. Okay, that's one. Side to side. Flip-flop. In and out. Well, what does this do, Babs? What does this do? Well, I'm glad you asked. If everything's warmed up and ready to go, what happens? It's easy for you to flow, baby. It's easy for you to flow. You really, really want to be able to relate to your audience. Your audience really needs to understand exactly what it is that you're saying so you can be able to get their attention. You want to get their attention. If you can't get their attention, what's the purpose of them being there? You're torturing them. They're not understanding the content. Are you opening your mouth with just nothing? Are you just mumbling? No. How will I get to do this? Go find your mirror. Or nowadays, look at a camera. You can look at a camera and you will still get the same concept. Why? If I am looking at my words, then I can see exactly that I am articulating, which brings me to my next point. There are some people in the audience that can't hear, is hard of hearing, is very far in the back. They're staring at your mouth. They're looking at your mouth. If they're looking at your mouth, then you need to make sure something is coming out of it. And you need to also make sure you're mouthing it so they can understand it. Now, Babs, that's just a little over the top. Maybe it is, but guess what? They will understand the content that you're trying to give them. Okay? The last thing I'm going to ask you to do, because I know I'm giving you a lot of information today and I don't want to overwhelm you. Record yourself and listen to what you are saying. If you're up singing a song or if you're up speaking, I want you to record yourself. Listen to how you sound to yourself. But you know, a lot of people don't even like the way they sound. So what I would tell you is let someone else listen to you. All right? If you let others listen to you, then, oh my goodness, they'll tell you. But let people tell the truth. Please don't get somebody that don't know what they're talking about. They're saying one thing and you're not even getting it. Why? Because they're not telling you the truth. Because if you love me, tell me the truth so I can change. Okay? I don't need a frenemy. I need a real friend. All right, that's a whole nother story. I'm not here to talk about that. All right, so let's go over these things that I talked to you about today because I want to make sure you got this. If this was relevant for you, please leave it down in the comments below. Okay, number one, enunciate your consonants. This is another thing that I've always used. I'm going to go back to those, but this is very important. I would tell my students to get a wine cork. If you got a wine cork, take the wine cork and put it between your teeth. Okay? Like so. Then I want you to read a book and over articulate your words. Okay. I got a book. Oh, there you go. A 12-week year. Practice this and make sure you articulate your words with the wine cork in your mouth. Got it? You should still understand what I am saying through the wine cork. As a leader, it's important that you establish a team vision for your company. As a leader, it is important that you establish a plan for your company. Now, what did I do? What I did was I was trying to get you, hi, Urban Wicks. What I was trying to get you to understand is if it's something difficult in your mouth and you're still trying to articulate, you will be much better and much cleaner once you understand where you are and be able to do it. I want you to try it. All right, enunciate consonants. Number two, open your vowels. Open your, you know me, what I tell you. Open your vowels. Number three, pronounce your words fully. Avoid mumbling, slurring of the words, and putting these words together like that. Unless it's a technique you're using in singing, okay? Pronounce each word fully and give emphasis to their syllables. Practice your tongue and jaw exercises. Jaw, oh my goodness. I told you guys I was going to do something on this tight jaw. Can't do it today, but I got to write down because, you know, every week we talking these days, right? Make sure that let's do this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit my a notification bell so you can be able to be on. I will be on Fridays at 9 a.m. If I have a meeting, I'll notify you in advance, but I will also still leave you content because I want to make sure that you get this. I don't want you to miss anything, okay? All right, and the other thing is to use a mirror so you can see what you are doing with your mouth. And the last one is record and listen to yourself. My name is Babs Alexander. I am your international vocal coach. If you have comments, this is your opportunity to get a seat at the table and let me know if this has been working for you. This is where I want to help you get where you want to go. All right. So if you plan on talking, this is your time to talk now. If you got a question, ask your question at this time so I can help you get where you want to be. Okay. Any questions? Going once. Now it's a couple of you on here. All right, I don't see any questions. I don't see a question. So now, if you have questions, this is going to be the time where you get a chance to have these questions with me, answer these things. Anything I give you, I can be able to give it to you here and I can be able to answer your questions here. I have a couple of questions that I need to go back and answer on TikTok. I really got to understand the TikTok thing. Y'all know I'm old. I'm sorry, but I will answer the questions. All right. Okay. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys soon. See you on next week. This has been Live Chats with Babs. I am Babs, the international vocal coach, helping you, motivate you, inspiring you, and getting you to the next level. If you want to have masterclass with Babs, then please log on to internationalvocalcoach.com, and I'll be more than happy to have you join me for my next masterclass. However, we are also having a live masterclass coming up in the month of July, and you do not want to miss it. That class will be live and in person. It's a long one. It's about a 3-hour class. I'm doing one for kids and one for adults on 2 different days because that's when you try to drain me. I'm not trying to kill myself. All right. So if you have to get tickets to fly in to make sure you're at that event, then that's an event you really want to come to. If you want more information, again, make sure you send us an email at info@internationalvocalcoach.com, and we will be more than happy to be able to help you so you can get where you need to go. Last but not least, make sure that if you are one that wanted to be able to have this information so we can speak to your companies and or your schools to be able to help them maximize and be able to speak on the next level, please catch me at babspeaks.com, BABSPEAKS.com, babspeaks.com. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you again on next week. Goodbye. And yeah, I got to go and cut off things one at a time. Yeah. YouTube, you are last. My beautiful YouTube. All right, I'm done.